This is Neo Cab. Neo Cab is a game in which you are a cab driver, a taxi driver. And full disclosure, I worked on this game. I've actually translated this game into Dutch. Well, to be fair, I've translated one character into Dutch and I've reviewed all the other text. But that was 2 years ago, over 2 years ago now. I might know some plot twists, but for the most part, it will be like new to me because my memory is awful. But since I do know some characters, I've decided that instead of me being the one picking who I'm gonna pick up, I'm gonna ask the chat to make the choices. So. Oh, Twitch was muted. Oh no. Hello. Yeah, so I said, full disclosure, I've worked on this game. I have technically seen all the conversations in this game. But I've never actually finished it, so that's why I want to play it now. And give it a fair shot. And hopefully get to the end at some point. Not today, but at some point. So it'll be nice. That'll be nice. And I guess we will just get started here. So, new game, yes. It's kind of like a visual novel, yes, a little bit. Happy Saturday, Marcus. Let me start the timer here. There comes a point in any long drive where your mind goes a little off the road. It's like the flashing lines in the highway hypnotize you in some weird way. Like it's normal to talk to the clouds. Or come up with a name for the 100th Joshua tree you pass in this endless desert. I was officially at that point, and so was Jojo. Only 40 miles to go. To Los Angeles, my new life. To my oldest friend. It was like a gift when Savvy called me last week. My life was going nowhere fast, and she knew it. It used to be her life, too. Losing jobs to K-Press AI. Juggling a dozen gigs and still coming up short. Getting way too comfortable just being sad. So when she offered to be roomies again, this time at her place in the big city, it didn't matter anymore what had come between us. Or what we'd said when we were angry. All that mattered was the road ahead. That, and the battery charges that had set me back 30 coin.
Welcome back.
Thank you so much, Marcus. Oh, I should move that. I should move that. There we go. You're a driver, just drive. If I could pick up one ride out here, I'd be in a better place. Maybe even get a fancy here's to us cocktail with Savvy like old times. Anyway, thank you so much, Marcus. 4 months, that's crazy. What? Thank you so much for your continued support. Alright, here we are. So we are a cab driver called Lena. Currently have a 4.9 star rating. Nice. To get about 35 coin each day. And we can do up to 3 rides each day. Start our shift. So we're on our way to the city and there is in fact someone here. Let's see if we can zoom out a bit. This will be the area that we'll be driving around in, and as you can see we always have the option to pick up some passengers. So in this case Aganon and Klausberg are too far away. We don't have enough gas, well not gas, electricity to get there, not enough charge to get there. But we can pick up Liam Barn. He is on our way into town. He says, faster than a shutter snap. Planeur. So let's go say hi to Liam. Pick up our first passenger. For a second I thought maybe Liam had put his pin in the wrong place. This didn't feel like a convenient pickup spot for anyone. I could barely make him out at first. All I saw was desert and dusk. Thank you for your contribution, Marcus. Then I spotted him and the text froze. Okay, he got into the car, Bex first, then squeezed in like he was their sidekick. Hey. Alright, so this is what makes the game interesting. You kind of get to pick what you're gonna say to your passengers. So let's go. Pick up for Liam. You are Liam, right? Yeah, sure. I could feel his anxiety creeping up from the back seat. I can't help it. I observe that stuff like a sponge. Yes, thank God. Yes, okay. Sorry about that. Oh, man. What's up? I thought I spent all day out there in the desert taking photos of the stars and the yellow skyline. I thought I'd lost my memory card. The bastard's smaller than a grain of rice. Why did he keep making them smaller? Damn, my heart's racing. His accent was smooth and musical, but I couldn't quite place it. Definitely not Southern California. Anyway, hello, Lena, right? Is that on the app? Yep, that's me. Awesome, thanks for picking me up all the way out here in Nowhereville. Oh, he found it then? I guess he got lucky. No problem. I was headed this way anyway. Plus, Neo Cab goes where Capra fears to tread. Where are you coming from? Cactus Flats. I don't know that one. Going to the big city on a holiday? More like a permanent vacation. This car is carrying my whole life right now. I'm moving. Moving? That's huge. How are you feeling? I don't know. I think I'm excited. I've never been to Los Ojos before. Need to start pronouncing that name right. Stop it. Is this your first time in Automation City? Is that crazy? No. I mean, yes. Moving somewhere you've never even visited? But damn, that's also very cool. Don't sweat it. It's mine too, although I'm just visiting. For work? Sort of. I'm a photographer, or trying to be. I'm taking a year off from my real job to see what I can make happen. Okay. A year to travel the world and take pictures. The dream. Savvy and I had talked about doing something like that after college, until I couldn't go. Instead, she met a guy, a sculptor, and lived that dream with him. They broke up after a screaming fight in Milan, and she came home with a half-finished clay sculpture of herself. Or sorry, clay figure. Sad. She always loved playing the muse. So what about you? Why LO? I'm moving in with my best friend. I actually haven't seen her in ages. We used to be super close, and then we kind of weren't. Why did that just slip out? I always forget how easy it is to spill your secrets when you're only making eye contact with the road in front of you. For sure, I've moved a lot. UK, France, Canada, now here. Sort of fading in and out of different friends groups, maintaining most of my relationships online. Yeah, exactly. So why now? What made you make the leap? She asked. All she ever had to do was ask. I just realized that my life isn't as good without her in it. I love that. Sometimes it's just the things that make sense, right? Exactly. It will be a fresh start for us. I hope. Guess this photography thing is sort of my fresh start. So, while you're getting the keys to your new place tonight, I'll probably be out snapping pictures of Capra Tower. Capra Tower? Gross. I mean, I hope you get some good shots. Alright, so here goes. So, one major thing about this game... I got stuck. Staka, thank you! Oh, it doesn't work on stream, I'm sorry. Thank you so much for your 4 months, Staka, that's amazing. How are you doing? Anyway, as I was saying, a big thing about this game is that you can't always pick the choice that you might want to pick because you are feeling a certain way. Happy, sad, angry. So right now, heat flared into my face. Just hearing that name made me furious. My character, Lena, she's mad. I cannot pick this option at all. So this is just a tutorial, of course, this whole ride. Basically, I cannot be nice to my passenger right now, so... I'm gonna be an ass and saying, doing a cover shoot for Multinational Monster Magazine? Let's go. Hey, whoa, it's just a beautiful building. Alright, let's see. Yeah, you can afford beautiful buildings when you have a monopoly. Sure, I've heard it's very impressive. Okay, let's try with that one. Ah, no, I can't say the nice things. She doesn't like Capra very much. Alright, let's go. You can afford beautiful buildings when you have the monopoly over the entire tech sector. The spoils of selling out human dignity, right? He shifted in his seat and tried to smile, but it was tight, uncomfortable. Capra, that name carries so much baggage for me. My first driving gig, my only income stream. Before they replaced me and every other driver with auto cars. Soulless capsules of glass and plastic. But hey, those things don't need health insurance. I tensed up just seeing their logo, which was all over the place. Nearly every passing car was one of theirs. Crawling our streets, covered in sensors collecting data on everything and everyone. Just hearing Liam say the name had my heart pounding in my ears. Right, you're not a fan. We don't need to get into it. Yeah. It felt like all the energy in the car had flipped. He was closed off suddenly. Cold. This is exactly why everyone says that talking politics with a PAX is the quickest way to tank your star rating. So PAX here is short for passenger. My 4.9 driver rating definitely didn't want me to push him. Alright, so now I assume I actually get a choice. Oh, thank you Highbike for your contribution. Let's see, of course, you're right. Okay, so we can finally calm down. I didn't mean to be so snarky. What had gotten into me? My hackles were up, and over what? A photographer who just wanted to take a picture of a famously impressive building? Thanks, Taka. It was exactly what happened with me and Sabi. I got all emotional over something that really wasn't a big deal, and I pushed her away. You're so volatile, Lena. Like I'm looking for reasons to be sad or worried. Like all my bad feelings just leap out of me and poison my life, when actually everything was just fine. I couldn't let that happen again, with us. Ugh, I'm sorry. I think I'm just stressed. Moving is the worst. It's all good, I just don't want to talk about it. I get there's a lot of baggage attached to LO, trust me, I really do. But I'm not here to pick it up. This week, for once, I'm just a tourist. Well, sorry again, anyway. Don't worry about it, seriously. Look, if I wanted a silent ride with a brainless driver, I would have called a Capra. You're much more fun. Nah, Liam. As the sun went down, I could just make out the first lights of LO appearing out of the desert, suddenly like a mirage. We were almost there. Here we are. The city light spilled across my windshield as we crossed the Los Ojos city limits. He pulled out his camera and I heard the shutter clicking away behind me. Thought about my new apartment, my new life. No more nights alone, no more longing for change. I was making the change and I was ready. Here I am, Sabi. It's real. I did it. I pulled up to Liam's destination, a modest hotel. Nice, but it had an art to it. Made sense. You know this is going to be great, right? You're doing something really big, and I think it's going to pay off. Thanks. And sorry again for being so testy before. I'm in a Capra town now, and that's that. It's nothing. I've gotten into my share of arguments with cab drivers before. You have? Yeah, with much worse opinions. And listen, I know you've already got a friend in town, but I'll be crisscrossing towns in neocabs all week. Maybe we'll get paired up again. I'd like that. He shouldered his luggage and headed into his hotel, waving at me as he disappeared through the doors. I waved back. I guess I've made it. Well, my energy just went into the red. Oh, we got the achievement perfect rating. Guess we got 5 stars. A serendipitous ride with a spirited driver. Welcome to Elo. Thanks, Liam. 5 stars. So we earned 6 coin. We have 79 total. We're currently in the outer lands. Our battery's almost empty. When we got a message from Savvy. What's good, Lena? Bad news. I went back to Cactus Flats. Oh, gee, no! What happened? I chicken out. What? Just kidding. You're the worst. Meet you at your place? You mean our new place? Wink. Yep. Wait, actually. Come pick me up? Sending you a pin. Sure. Yes! Can't believe I get to see you so soon. My rave fave, my literal favorite human. OMFGHJIH. Smiles. Alright, so here we go. Get to pick up Savvy. How long has it been since I've seen Savvy? 6 months? No. A year? It didn't seem possible. Some days it was easy to feel like she was still around because everywhere I went in Cactus Flats was soaked through with memories. Most days it just made me miss her even more. Nobody gets me like she does. Like, really gets me. Being around her made me feel more like myself. Or maybe just made me like it more. I saw her up ahead and my stomach flipped. Oh, bunny! Savviest. Let's see. I don't know where to start. Okay, I don't even know where to start. You would have picked 3? Same. I have like months of backlog to tell you, and my brain... Oh, I missed that. Ah! Oh my god, did you actually get prettier somehow? Damn, girl. Come on. Whatever you've been up to, it's working. God, seeing you again is like... It's like home, you know? Me too. Me too? That's a weird thing. Oh, whatever. Sorry, could we less talk, more room? Being this close to Capra HQ creeps me out. Yeah, I thought it was weird you wanted to meet here. Oh, I was downtown. It's giant eyesore, you know? Seemed easy for you to find. Well, now I know where to avoid. Exactly. Awkward silence. So... Don't have lights like this back in the flats, right? The way we'd left things echoed in my head. Heat rushed into my cheeks. Was I turning red? My chest tightened and flared like I couldn't get enough air. I called her selfish and cried until I couldn't breathe. Right before I begged her not to leave. Was that what she was thinking about, too? I'm sorry about how we left things. I just wanted to say... Ancient history, whatever, I'm totally over it. Alright, well, what have you been up to? Tell me everything. Well, I kinda bounced around for a while. Remember that guy who said I could crash with him and his roommates? Definitely remember how he always called me Liza. Turns out his roommates were more like his parents. They were super sweet and their place was nice as fuck and oh my god, so clean. But then his mom gave us matching sweaters for Christmas. I swear I felt myself shrivel into a little ghost right then and there over the eggnog. Yikes. Very. Compared to the perfect family time, social activism is way more chill. Just some foggies too, too afraid of their own shadows to really affect change, but I can work with that. Speaking of, I can't believe we're back in your old steery. This thing knows all my secrets. And you know I love retro as much as the next girl, but... Would you mind parking it a little down the street from my place? People would get really weird if they thought I was pro-car. Just a big issue in my work right now, you know? Oh, sure. It's okay. But, wait. Where are we going? What's your address? Oh yeah, pull over. You live here? No, I just remembered. I got you a present. Oh no, I didn't get you anything. You're here, like, for good. That's enough for me, Albany. Oh, okay, I'll pull over. Close your eyes and hold out your right hand. Are you gonna... No. Unlike you, psychopath, I shall not put a bug in it. It wasn't a bug, it was a caterpillar. And it was fuzzy. Oh, I remember. Come on, give me your hand. I forgot how tiny your hands were and how they were always so cold. I should have brought you some gloves. Size extra extra small. Yeah. Jace is always whining about my icicle hands. Who's Jace? She slipped something metallic onto my arm. If you're not going to shut your eyes, then at least stop fidgeting. It tightened to a snug fit around my wrist. Looking fancy? Whoa. What is it? It's a feel grid. It's a 6th-gen biofeedback device for your feels. The mood and intensity show your mood, basically, the way you feel in your body at that exact moment. You're yellow, which means you're feeling positive. Probably because of my awesome gift. I've got the necklace edition, see? Feel good green. Now we can both have like total awareness of our emotional well-being. You know, to take care of each other and all that junk. Aw, Savius, it's like the best friendship bracelet necklace ever. Exactly. So, it's reading my brainwaves? Nah, it reads your blood. That is dope. Fucking science, right? It's literally magic. Everything we feel is because our brain has triggered some chemical to flood our system, right? So this has a little sensor that reads all the molecules as they go surfing through your tubes. So cool. I would find that pretty cool. See? It just moved toward green, which means you got a little chilled out. There are 4 basic colors. Yellow is feel-good green, but higher intensity, happy, sunny, excited. Red is angry, anxious, agitated, and blue is, well, blue. I don't know. I thought it'd be real cool for you to see your colors. People can be so fake, you know? But everything I know with a feel grid is like an emotional superpower. Keeping it real is like second nature now. Even without talking for months, she still knew me so well. She didn't even see how I'd gone off on Liam just now. You would have said ew. Ah, fair point. I'm trying to work on my emotional superpowers, just so you know. I get it. This just lets you know that what you're feeling is real, but it's temporary. Plus, now you get to know when your packs are giving you too much shit. 2 blue and you'll probably need to take a break. 2 red and you need to stand up for yourself, okay? No Staka? Alright, let's see. Tell that to my star rating. Yeah, just get mad with packs. That's a good idea. Anyway. This thing tells people they're pissing you off, so you don't have to. I know confrontation is more my thing, but as you can see, I'm surfing a chill green wave at the moment. Chill as a cucumber. Lena, you're still saying it wrong? What? What's it supposed to be? Cool. Cool as a cucumber. Oh my god, I missed you. Damn. I even tried to remember it, like cucumbers are served chilled. Well, I missed you too, lady. See? Now I know that made you happy and not, like, pissed at me. It's broken. I'm totally pissed. Okay, but I'm being serious. It's not a big deal, but the way we fought when I left... Ooh, that's a bad color. I wasn't trying to hurt you. I know. I really don't want my feelings to upset anyone. But you do feel things. A lot, actually. Which is something I really love about you. Your heart is so amazing, and the way you feel things... It's kinda beautiful. But bottling all that up doesn't make it go away. And when it all comes out, it's kind of intense. Like that night. Ow! I wanted to stand up to her. Damn it. I felt a lump in my throat that made it hard to push back. Okay. You're right. I'm sorry. But I'm here, and you're here, and we're starting over. And we're good, right? Hell yes. I felt a weight lift off my ribcage. We were in sync again. We could always talk about serious stuff later. Sevi and I had all the time in the world now. Grim, it's like a mood ring, but real. Also hi. So when am I getting to your place? I'm so ready to get out of this car. Oh shit, I'm really sorry, but can you take me somewhere else real quick first? Sure, where are we going? Well, I need you to drop me off, actually. It's this guy, and trust me, it's kind of a mess. A huge mess. You don't want to know. I kind of want to call it a night, actually. I know, I'm really sorry. I kind of fucked up at work, and I just gotta fix it before shit comes down on my head. I wish we could go straight to pajamas and wine instead of helping my dumb ass. It's a little embarrassing. You okay? Yeah. It's all gonna be fine. I just gotta do this one little thing before it blows up, and then I get to keep my job. Thank the gods. We don't have to start looking for a cheaper place. Kidding. It really didn't sound like she was kidding. I'd never heard her take any job so seriously before, or even hint at money problems. Maybe we'd have more in common this time around too. No worries, I got you. You're the best. I mean it. Well, right back at ya. He lives in this totally weird rich person dorm called Kinfolk. The place is crawling with techie scum. He sounds great. See? You aren't missing anything, trust me. He's been dying to get into this club, and tonight I can actually make it happen. But you should totally come meet up with me and Jace later. You could just pick up another ride, right? Who knows, maybe it'll be some cutie who wants to show you around LO. Hang on. You're going to a club right now? Yeah, it's this incredible DJ who only plays in secret shows. I bet you'll really like him. I can try and get you on the list. Let me just text Jace. Okay, cool. So, how long have you been with him? Yeah, cool. Okay, he says he'll text you all the deeds soon. Great. I'll just wait for the deeds. I've just got to do this thing. Then you should head over. So when? Oh, this is it. Kinfolk. Okay. I'll text you in like an hour tops. Okay? Then come meet us. Sounds good. See you soon, Rumi. Welcome back to LO. Welcome to LO, and remember, pick up cute tags next. I watched her bounce up the illuminated steps and vanish into a soaring apartment tower, half spacecraft, half greenhouse, and covered in glowing triangles. What was this place? Capra cars buzzed around me like I was inside some kind of nest. A few of the people inside gave my car a definite look from behind their tinted windows. And they were right. I wasn't supposed to be here. I was supposed to be with Savvy, and even for her... Maybe I'd misjudged our friendship. Maybe she'd moved on. But it was just a detour, no big deal. I'd do one more ride to earn some coin, then we'd be back in sync. Things are just a way of being spontaneous with Savvy. And I was never as happy as I'd been when we were together. Alright, let's pick up another ride for tonight. Ah, the Feel Grid. Hello, how are you feeling today? Your new Feel Grid is a biofeedback device that displays your emotional state as a color. Yellow, green, blue or red. Your Feel Grid also measures the intensity of your emotions in 3 levels, low, medium and high. The more your Feel Grid lights up, the more intense your feelings. The circumflex, fancy science term. This map represents the full spectrum of emotions. Yes, even the icky ones. Each segment is a unique state, so even though you may feel like a jumble of emotions, your Feel Grid will let you know which ones you are actually experiencing, even if it's a little unpleasant. Okay. Feel free. Notice how you think and react when you're in each color. The idea of the Feel Grid is simply to illuminate the feelings in your body, so you can tune in to your emotional awareness. There's no such thing as a bad emotion, really. Just remember that the dark outer edges from the map are more intense feelings, while the lighter shades in the center are more mellow. All emotions are valid, but the outer limits of a Feel Grid are meant to tell you something, like it's time to take a break, a nap, or even just take a moment to center. Now take a deep breath, and good luck out there. You're in between red and blue. You may be feeling guilt, anxiety, or embarrassment. Not FDA approved. Alright, let's go. So, we have a journal entry. You can have a little look here. So I want to say real quick, so I worked with the devs of this game, and we translated it, or this game was translated in a bunch of languages. And the artists, this is not a font. The artists wrote this for every language, all the languages they didn't speak, so they got the translations from us, and then they made these awesome drawings of the text. So I just wanted to give them some kudos to that. Like, that's really, 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 really cool. Most AAA studios don't even localize graphics, so they were like, yep, sure, let's do it. Let's do it. Anyway. She doesn't like the deeds. Alright, that's it in the journal. Still a gay bracelet though, you'll be seeing it a lot, Grim. Alright, so we have a couple of passengers on the map, but everything is out of reach because we don't have enough charge. So let's go to this closest charge station and let's charge up our car. Someone had fun doing it? I hope so. Definitely time for a recharge. Plus the weird way the hum of the charging stations made my head feel stuffed with cotton. I kinda loved it. Even it was probably killing brain cells. Poop colored. It would cost me 1.32 coin per bar. A little steep, but here I was to get a full charge. I considered my next move. Let's play chess. Alright. So what I'm gonna do, because I know this game. Well, I haven't played it, but I know the characters in this game. And I don't want to have to make these choices because I know what each character is gonna be like, sort of. I want you to make this choice, so I'll be making the decisions in the conversation, but you guys can decide who I'm gonna pick up. So let's see who we have. We have Ellie Bream. I'm gonna make a poll for this. New poll. Who should I pick up? So you can read Ellie's description. Peace, love, and hello. Ellie Bream. Who else do we have? We have Anthony Colton. Anthony Colton, who says, founder and chief cat herder, curate all, putting a gentler dent in the universe. And we have Gideon de Kalb, right? Gideon de Kalb. That's it. I'm gonna start a poll. 1 minute. And you guys can vote. They all sound like douches. Sounds about right. So let's go through them again. Ellie Bream, peace, love, and hello. She has a 5-star passenger rating. I think that's how that works. Founder and chief cat herder at Curate All, putting a gentler dent in the universe. And Gideon, who has a 4-star rating. First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win. Fuck work and go to a casino like any taxi driver. I need the money, dude. You guys need to make a decisive vote because that's currently it. You all picked one of them. Come on, guys. Don't do this to me. Pick one. Pick one. Yes, okay. Thank you. Gideon the Calm. Alright, let's go with Gideon. That's what you get for putting it to a vote. Guess I should have more than 3 viewers. Also, hi Flame. I hope you were the one who did the final vote. Thank you. Gideon sounds like an incel. Let's find out. Alright? I know who Gideon is. But you guys don't yet, so that's gonna be nice. Alright. A valet in a tux shot me a look as I pulled outside the ground bow pillars of the Elo Babylon. Really, someone at this place wrote Neo Cabs. Who in the foggies informer wear? Oh crap, that was too short. Then I saw her, a short figure with the bulk of a boxer, stalking down the red carpet towards me. The cameras went bald for her, their flashes reflected in hard metal skin. She screamed back into the blaze and flipped the bird. Lights of pink neon dotted her spine. What was she? Please let her be human. The only way I'm going to another pig fundraiser if it's for like an actual pig. Definitely not a robot. But she couldn't have been more than maybe 13? You're not gonna catch me dead at a charity ball for cops ever again. Same. They're the worst. Oh. I see, you're making fun of me. Oops. Yeah, sorry. No, I totally get it. Believe me. Like, I was forced to go to this thing. It totally doesn't represent who I am at all. Who was this kid? Famous? Super rich? Should I be calling her ma'am? No. Rough night, kid? Terrible. Yes, Grim, indeed. That's true. So, why were you at a charity ball for cops? Okay, technically it wasn't for cops, but they were hosting it, or whatever. Just one more corrupt cog in the machine to pass Sophie's Law. Oh shit, I'm really sorry to bring up Sophie's Law to you. Don't worry, I absolutely do not support it. What's Sophie's Law? Oh god, sorry in advance. So Capra wants to own everything and everyone, right? Anyway, we go, anything we say, they want it all. Sophie's Law gets them most of the way there. It outlaws human drivers within Los Ojos. Auto cars only, you know, to keep us safe. The referendum is up for a vote any day now. They set up a fake charity to hide all the political donations. Yikes. And who's running it? Drumroll please, my fascist mother! Dragon, you're not asleep. I can see you typing. Sleep typing. Go back to sleep, Dragon. It's fine. Sleep well. Okay. And the cops are for that? It's obvious she's not. LOPD is already deep in Capra's pocket. They use Capra face recognition tech with live feeds from every autocar in the city. So if Sophie's Law gift wraps them a monopoly on a city transit, they love it. Just like Yancy. Come on, this is fascism 101. I felt the urge to just nod along. This kid was a lot, but something she said was nagging at me. Wait, they want to outlaw human drivers? Did you really not know about it? So, Sophie Lemieux was a dancer with the LO Ballet. Her Primo Ballerino account had like 140 million subscribers. She was killed in a car attack about a month ago. Now she has 200 million subscribers. That's awful, what happened? Some rando drove an old Steery straight into a crowd. Killed her and like a bunch of other people. What is wrong with a person like that? Every time it happens I try to understand it. Yes, perfect flame, perfect emote. I don't know if I ever will. Is that why I've seen so many cops? Oh, definitely. They'll use any excuse to militarize this city. Especially for some pretty dead white woman, right? Anyway, the vote is super split. It could tip either way, if that's any consolation. Consolation? If the law passed, it looked like I'd be out of a job. A Capra buzzed by me. They would be the only show in town. How else would people get around this city? So every 500 coin and plate dinner counts, with the vote just going down in a few days. Yancy hates me, but says now I'm old enough to be expected at the Calb events. My obligation as a scion. I'm a scion, have you heard? I've never met a scion before. First time for everything. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said it. This is so embarrassing to talk about. People look at you weird when you have money. Oh, okay. So we have some sad options here because we are two things into the blue. I don't want to get snarky with her. There's no reason for that. So let's say, or when you don't have money. Oh, I know, and that's worse. Yeah, I'm super aware of that. I would way rather not have any money and just be normal. Thanks, Marcus. Destroy the rich, that's what I think. Tear it all down. I liked her moxie. Anyway, I went and she introduced me to the chief of police. And he was like, oh, nice to meet you. And I said, fuck off, white supremacist. I don't know, I just love that line. Fuck. I bet your mom was thrilled. Yancy tried to pull me away, but, you know, look what I'm wearing. Then she said I was embarrassing her, so I left. It's true though. Did you know that institutions can be racist? Sorry, of course you do. I don't have to tell you how bad the LOPD is for people of color. Okay, I'm not gonna... no. I let that one go. It's very fascist. So, you're against everything your mom stands for. Was she a bit controlling as a parent? Wait, totally. Wait, how'd you know? You're dressed in a pink Iron Maiden. Of course, you couldn't just not mention it. Okay, so this is a Kinder mech. It's the Michelle model, which they make specially for girls. Yancy would want you to know that it's the slimline model. I can't even talk about that. Okay, I've never heard of a Kinder mech. I'm not surprised. It's super expensive. Woohoo! That's not the right thing to say, Gideon. I'm not out on the poverty line here, Gideon. Oh god, sorry, that's not what I meant. I sound just like her. All she talks about is money, like it's the only thing in life. Yancy put me in this when I was 4, after I got hit by a car. But I was fine after the surgery, she totally overreacted. But she got it so if it happened again... like that happens to anybody twice... I wouldn't even feel it. Can you take it off? Not until I'm 18. Don't you know? That's when you're officially old enough to make your own decisions, apparently. Okay, so she's been in that suit since she was 4. Well, I assume it... does it grow with her? Anyway. How is that legal? This is what I've been saying my whole life. I tried getting emancipated, you know? But the courts in this country are terrified of Yancy. Just because my family has money. It's so sick and fascist. What does it feel like? It's torture. She always knows where I am. She can check whenever she wants. There's a camera in here. She can see what I'm looking at. I tried to pierce my ears once, and my arms locked in place. I even tried to put this fuck fascism sticker on, and it peeled right off the chassis. There's a content filter! Okay. I don't like any of these options. I'm just gonna go with the middle one. You're pretty worried about fascists for a 13-year-old. What? Are you not? And I'm not 13, by the way. I'm 14. How do you even know what a fascist is? Try growing up with a woman who makes you use a different fork for each course. I'm joking. I know my shit. You want to test me on my activism? Go ahead. You'll lose. Okay, I guess I have to ask this. You must be able to take it off to sleep, at least. No. I can't take it off. Ever. It's so unfair. So, yeah, Scream, you were right about the can opener. Yeah, it's pretty extreme. Right? Why doesn't anyone else see that? Where do you live, anyway? You'll see it. Over the last few minutes, the street had gotten cleaner, the buildings around us had gotten taller, and the people? Actually, there wasn't a soul in sight. This is me. We pulled up to a high-rise with titanium gate edged with lions. Hey Athena, open gate. The lights on her suit pulsed and the gate creaked open. What's with the lions? Oh, look at this. I just got a message from Yancy. Thank you at least for going home and not to your aunts or God knows where. We'll talk in the morning. In the meantime, think about your political opinions. You'll be more persuasive using reasoned arguments rather than obscene outbursts. What bullshit. It's bullshit, right? So, don't upset the teenagers. Stay angry, Gideon. Right. Well-behaved women rarely make history. Right on. I knew you'd get it. It's so important. I'm going to tell everyone I know to vote no on Sophie's Law this week. Maybe we can make a difference. Her metal-tipped fingers danced on the door handle. I just gotta say, I don't get to talk to many people who treat me like a person. And not a kid. Seemed like she was going to say something else, but she just shifted in her suit. Then in a flash she was out the door. As I watched near the arched double doors, I got the awful sense that the suit was doing the walking, not her. I waited to make sure that she got inside okay, as if anything could hurt her. She looked back at me before the gate slammed shut. At least I think she did. It happened so quickly. Alright. There you go. That was Gideon DeKalb. Not sure who voted for her, but you met her now. She gave us 5 stars. Awesome. She's a great driver and really interesting to talk to. Really gets it. Oh yeah. Rating stayed perfect. Anyway, let's see. You guys been talking about fascists? Oh wait, there's more. As I turned the corner, I slowed the car. A throng of people had gathered in the street. They surrounded an empty Capra car in a messy circle. They were yelling, barking things at each other, and at the car, a few were taking swift something. The other car made dozens of tiny, rapid-fire turns, trying to free itself from the circle. I thought of a moth trapped between window panes. Then another sound. Was that my back door? What the hell? I need to get out of here. I need you to go, I'll pay. What the? Listen, I'll explain, but we need to go. You're a Neo Cab, right? You drive people. We need to go. I can't be here. Alright, so. You were talking about fascists. Thought it was a safe cab with an auto lock. I mean, you'd expect that, right? Oh, no, stuck. Anyway, your field grid state colors your choices, sometimes adding new options and sometimes disabling them. Okay, works for me if you're paying. Nope, can't say that. Just take a breath, okay? Can't say that either. Alright. What the hell are you doing in my car? You want a ride? You go through Neo Cab. You don't just open my door without asking. Look, I'm sorry, seriously, but that's my fucking bike under the wheels of that Capra, okay? I nearly died, and if we don't get out of here now, the cops will be here and my life will actually be over. I can explain everything, but first you need to put some distance between us and that mob. Okay, I still cannot pick the reasonable options, it seems. You know what? No. If the cops are coming, that's your issue. So I would never say this. Just Disclaimer. And stop telling me what to do from the backseat of my own car. I let the silence and tension fill the space. The packs looked so scared. The mob outside was getting worse, and did I really want to deal with the LOPD right now? Hey, you've got panic eyes, I see you. Do you see me? I can usually get a read on the person first time I see their face, so we call it my truth download, not like she ever listened to one when it was about someone she wanted to date. Yeah. But I needed to be calm to hear that little voice inside my head, and this packs had me all riled up. Okay. Yeah, the bracelet flame basically just shows your emotion, but even if she was not wearing it, we would be unable to make certain choices. It helps us, as the player, know where we are at, basically. I met their eyes in the rear view mirror. And it worked. It was as clear as if they were saying it out loud. I knew they were sorry, they were safe, and they were just trying to survive. Like me. You're the sort of person who feels things really intensely, right? Well, this is an intense situation. Please, take 1 second to see me asking for your help. And drive. No? Still no driving? I held their gaze. I felt the fear evaporate. My pulse slowed. There we go. Like they saw that the bracelet changed as well. They trailed off as they watched my field grade crash from angry red to a chill green. It seemed to calm them down as well. You're feeling one of those feel things, and it looks like we're cool? Choose your words and packs carefully, to shift your mood in a new direction and change your story. We're cool. That's good, because me and the LOPD are not. Floret. I got us out of there in the nick of time, just as the squad cars rolled up and the bike punks scrambled into the night. What's your name? I'm Azul. Why does this adrenaline have to ever wear off? This shit hurts, dude. I'm Lena, where are we going? Take me... shit, I need to get to work. I work at this club in Les Rouges. It's not far. I'm... shit. Ow. Are you okay? I'm bleeding. Oh no. Can I help? Can you give me stitches and antibiotics? No. Is it that bad? No, forget it. I'm just rattled. Thanks for asking. And don't worry, I won't mess up your car. That was thoughtful. Neo Cab is supposed to cover cleaning costs for things like that. But once they do, there's always a mysterious operation surcharge that pops up in your paycheck a few days later. Fucking dumb. I got hit by a cab rat. I was on my bike. It came out of nowhere, sideswept me, and just kind of kept driving. Right over my fucking bike. My god. Yeah, I'm lucky I just got a scrape. Just stings like hell. And all those people just showed up? No. I called a radix swarm. What's a radix swarm? You know who radix is, right? No clue. We're activists. We stand up against corporate entities like Capra. Radix is all about direct action to change the city for the people. Getting rid of cars, that's just a scene. What grows from that are safer streets, public transit, that work, a big chunk bitten out of the luxury market. Most people see us as just punks on bikes, but most people are blind. So then what's a swarm? If you're a member of Radix and you're in trouble, like if you get hit by a fucking Capra, you send up a flare on the app to call a radix swarm. It alerts the other members, shows them where you are, tells them you need help. So a Capra Flame, so Capra is a company and they have all these automatic cars. You saw one right there in the background. But they're a big corporation that are trying to. They do a lot of things. Imagine like a giant tech company with their hands in all the different, you know, like parts of technology. A company. So that was help. Doesn't seem like it did much for you if you're here with me. Yes. They got crazy, I don't know. I didn't expect that. Is it your first time calling a swarm? Yeah. But it's like, I don't know, it's not supposed to be like that. What's it supposed to be like? I don't know. I thought they'd save me, but it was just like they showed up to fuck up the Capra car. Nobody tried to get my bike or whatever. One dude helped me get up, but then the second I said I was okay, it didn't matter anymore. I'm sorry. That sucks. Yeah. But I'll get you where you need to go. That makes it even worse. Why do you say that? Because it's still a fucking car. You're still putting people at risk every day, plus... I shouldn't be riding around in a death machine in front of a bunch of other Radix folks. Getting out of there was the right idea. Do you think they saw me get in? Nah. They seem pretty focused on the car. Yeah, for sure. I could feel them relax just a little. What a fucking night. My leg's killing me, my bike's gone. They're probably gonna ask me to leave Radix. Well... Are you guys actually gonna go into a discussion about transportation? I mean, with public transportation, I think they're not necessarily referring to buses, but things on rails, trains, and, you know, things that people cannot randomly get hit by. Shit, what am I responding to? Oh yeah, getting kicked out of Radix. I doubt that, they need people like you. People who cruise around in fucking death machines? No, people who call cars fucking death machines. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Look, where I'm going, I don't want them to see me getting out of your car. So can you just drop me like at the corner of Guadalupe and Sanders? I'll walk the rest of the way. On that lag? It's just a scrape, I'm fine. Your call. Yeah, well, yeah. They lean to look out the window. Okay, here's good. Maybe just pull into the alley? The whole block looked pretty deserted, but I still slipped into the shadows. Whatever would put their mind at ease. You don't, like, record this, right? That's Neo Cab's deal? Right, no camera, nothing on the app, you were never here, Azul. Okay. Well, how much do I owe you? Alright, chat. No charge or 10 coins, 1 or 2. Go. Free, 2, 1, 2. I see more frees so far. Actually, that's not true. Hi Bike just wrote it twice. You can afford cable ties for his hand. You charged into my car. Yeah. Maybe pissed? True. Grim, vote. You haven't voted yet. Kill all humans, no error. I like it. All the money. Grim wants money. Yep, fair price, I guess. Here you go. Thanks. Listen, thanks for not kicking me out of your car. I appreciate it. But like, what you saw? No worries, I'll keep it quiet. Thanks. Shit, wait, I didn't get your name. Lena. Cool, thanks Lena. I'm Azul. I said that, right? You did, and you're welcome. Have a good night. Azul stepped out of the car, stumbling a bit like they couldn't put too much weight on their knee. Well, technically I had already introduced myself. Yeah, they're a they. They're non-binary. Without so much as a look back, though, they shook it off and limped into the alley. It was well after midnight, and I'd meet my ride quota. I checked my feel green. On most nights, I'd call it quits about now, or maybe push on for one last ride if I had it in me. But until I heard from Savvy, I had nowhere to go. When was she going to text me back? Can I just get an azure splat on my car? I do like the color. Alright. Nothing new in the journal. We do have pickup requests. Our charge looks good for now. Okay, they're all really far away. God, that's annoying. Let's see how much it charges here. That's decent. I think maybe I'll charge up first and then we'll pick up one of these passengers. So let's do that. 3 glow sticks with Philip. Hell yeah! Sometimes I get a charge just to break up a shift. It was always so still at these places, almost peaceful. The asking price was $137 a bar. A little steep, but here I was. Full charge. Alright, so let's go pick up a passenger, and once again I'm going to ask the chat. Who are we gonna pick up? Alright, here we go. We have 3 options this time. One of them is... okay, let's see. Manage poll. New poll. Who should I pick up? And this is Klaus Berg. Student of the world and opinions. Any opinions expressed on this feed are mine and mine alone. We have Luke Howard. He is a Neo Cab Prime member. Strategic intelligence analyst. Here there be opinions. Engaged at own risk. Or... Aganon. Aganon. Okay. Star pool. It's life, Aganon. Nourish me, all ye in pain. I gather my strength to rise once again. The Book of Metawopian. Okay, so we have Klausberg, student of the world. Any opinions expressed on this feed are mine and mine alone. Luke Howard, strategic intelligence and analyst. Here there be opinions, engaged at own risk. And Aganon, nourish me, all ye in pain. I gather my strength to rise once again. From the Book of Metawopian. Alright, I'm looking forward to your votes. Somehow seems like you're swaying towards Aganon. Somehow. Weirdly. Yeah, they are flame. So this guy is apparently usually an asshole, but you guys want me to pick him up anyway. Alright, Aganon it is. You got your Necronomicon ready again. Alright, here we are. Oh. The Pax's eyes were dim as he dropped into the back seat. He looked... like a bad day come to life. Was that a tattoo on his scalp? He was headed to 5th Street subway station. Could that be right? I didn't know people took the subway. Isn't it dangerous in those tunnels? Hey, why don't I drink you directly wherever you're going? Oh, so I'm gonna say these things, right? I didn't know people still took the subway. Aganon only sighed. I pulled into traffic and left him to his mood. I have my own things to stew about. I should have been with Savvy by now, drinking of my new life in Los Ojos. A nice spicy margarita. Made by a robot, probably. Instead, she'd left me to drive a graveyard shift with a sad, silent Pax. Felt like Safi was blowing me off for the 1000th time. Just bad timing, she seemed anxious about a work thing. No. Safi's being an ass. Don't look him in the eyes. Nice job, Grim. Maybe it worked. She flaked a million times before, but the night I was supposed to move in with her? That was a lot, even for Savi. Aganon found my eyes in the rearview mirror. Ah, too late, high bike. Oh my god, look at that smile. He pulled his lips into a tight, joyless smile. Lena, right? That's me. Lena, you look about as bad as I feel. Oh my god, what? It's been a rough night. Oh, I'd say it's been more than a night. Your retarded cousin Chris. Oh no. Why did you say that, Grim? The city feels kind of heavy, right? Los Ojos can be a painful place. Life is pain. Pain is life. It's the only constant I find. We don't have to talk about it. I wouldn't, even if you asked. I'd heard a lot of sad stories inside this car, and told a few of them myself, too. Something told me that this was gonna be a little new. But this too shall pass, right? Whatever's not the end of the world, right? Being in a bad mood together feels kinda good, doesn't it? I wouldn't go with any of these options, but let's say this too shall pass, right? It's like a bomb went off in the car. He was furious, just like that. His eyes burned in my rear view. What did you say? Things will get better soon? Why would you suggest something like that? Do you deny the deep truths in the Book of Hunger and Hardship? Do you oppose the Great Pain Worm? I was going to take a minute to process the phrase pain worm. Well, where do you stand? I don't like pain, and I don't like worms, so... I think I'm probably anti-pain worm. Aganon made a hissing sound. Oh boy, uses parcel mouth. I decided to leave him to his gloomy silence. It was so dark, I almost missed the subway station. There was only a flickering sign over a dingy stairwell. He seemed like he was waiting for me to say something. Feel worse. Can't believe you'd say that. Your understanding feeds my quest tonight. I'll make an offering to Meta Wopian in your honor. Expect to reap his spoils soon. The pain worm always rewards devotion. Wait, did that mean something good or bad was about to happen? At least I've made him satisfied. In his dark coat, he moved across the street like a shadow and disappeared into the subway tunnel. I wonder what kind of rituals he was going to get into down there. Or maybe he just hopped a train to the suburbs? Let's see what he gave us. Oh no, I'm really scared because I said the pain worm's bad. Okay. Okay. I feel like that could have been a way longer ride and longer conversation if I had gone with another option. Anyway, together we nourish the pain worm. 4 stars. Fucking hell. Minus 0.06. Oh, 0.6. Shit. There goes my perfect rating. Maybe his worm's just too big. Damn it, Grim. Maybe. Hey, look who it is. So sorry. Lena, as fast as you can. I don't understand. Your message could not be delivered. What? I'll make my way over now, okay? Hang tight, okay? Alright. An LOPD speed trap nearly nabbed me on the way over. Too close. But I still wasn't fast enough. This was definitely at the location of Sevi's SOS pin. It was just an empty lot between some abandoned storefronts. I could only see as far as my headlights, but there was no trace of her. No text since so sorry either. Man, you guys... She did, maybe, yes. I called out her name. There was no answer. Had I just missed her? If I'd driven here faster, would she be getting into my car right now, laughing out for a crazy night? So dark I could barely see the broken bottles all over the ground. This wasn't a good place for anyone to wait around at night, especially alone. Especially someone like Savvy. Then I saw it. Face down on the curb. Her phone. I grabbed it and a chill ran up my arms. It was shattered right in the center of the hollow screen. Now totally dark and cold. It looked like it had been stepped on. There was a sticker on the back, a punk-looking symbol of a wasp inside a bicycle gear. I sketched in my journaling app and stashed her phone in my glove box. That explained the radio silence. What had happened here? Maybe she smashed it herself. I'd seen Savvy destroy her own stuff before when she was angry. There weren't many people who could break her cool, but I was one of them. Had I done something wrong somehow? My feel grid jumped deep blue. That seemed about right. Even if I knew it didn't make sense, the thought of hurting her... I tried to push back my thoughts and focus on what I could do right now. Painworm works fast, damn it. I remembered what Azula told me about Radix. No cops. The hours on the road, the night of packs, missing Savvy, it all hit me like a wave. I was so tired, it hurt, but without Savvy I had nowhere to stay. What would Chris do? All I could do was try to get some sleep. My only option was crash her to find a cheap motel or a spare room somewhere. Anywhere but a Capra capsule if I could afford it. I closed up my Neo Cab shift. At least I'd hit my quota before the world turned upside down. Well, yeah, why not? Okay, so I'm really upset by the decreased rating from a gun-on. I guess I should have praised the Painworm. My bad. Launch Crasher. We are in the servo. And let's see, we have a couple of bed options available. This one's too expensive. We have a Capra capsule, she didn't want that. Another Capra capsule, she didn't want that. Motel Azteca. Vacancies at the landmark Motel Azteca. Relaxed lodging with hot tub, parking, and continental breakfast. Or Luisa's home. My little corner of Los Ojos. I can offer privacy, comfort, green tea, no judgment, and a world-class bed. My brother is a mattress designer. And I think... So that's another Capra capsule, and this is the Babylon. Not enough coin. We're pretty close though. Like, look at that. Not too bad. Not too bad. So, basically the choice is between Luisa's home and Motel Azteca. There's a little bit of a price difference. But, you know, one is just a motel and the other is like a B&B kind of thing. So, what would you guys go for? I'd rather not go for the Capra capsule, because that's definitely something she didn't want. Also, let's see if this charge is... Oh, that's really cheap. I'm gonna get some charge while you guys decide. Full charge. Azteca. Louisa's home. $18 bed. 2 votes for Azteca. Oh, that would be a nice flame. But I don't think so. Yeah, maybe high bike. I'm not saying anything about that. Alright, I've seen 2 votes for Azteca. So let's go with that. Guess I should poll it properly next time. My lazy ass, just asking things. Here we are. I wasn't sure how much sleep I'd get. Even though I was exhausted, my mind was racing with worries about Sevi. But when my head hit the pillow in Azteca, I went somewhere else. I was back in Cactus Flats, in a room where I'd used to live, floating above all these things I'd owned. All these beautiful little things. Rows and rows of little things, pine cones and seashells. I remembered where I'd gotten each one of them, and the joy I felt was so warm, like light inside my whole body. I was so happy to be home. I kept floating, and then I wasn't in my nice room anymore, and there wasn't anything in the room, and I couldn't breathe. I went for the door and it didn't open. I screamed and screamed and screamed until all the air was gone and I knew I was dying. Then I woke up. The as advertised 24/7 breakfast was okay. There were pine cones placed around the trays for decoration. I knew it had to have been a coincidence. Of course it was. But the effort to ignore the thoughts that maybe it wasn't just a coincidence, that maybe the hotel was some kind of portal between the dream world and the real world, and then that would mean I could summon the pine- all I could summon were pine cones, it just kind of killed my appetite. Back to work! But yes, you could see just now we woke up in a certain mood, and that depends on where we slept. The memory of what happened last night was a shadow over everything around me. The desperate text, Savi's smashed phone. I tried to quiet my mind and just feel my body for a second. Ugh, this wasn't working. Where the hell was she? This wouldn't be the first time she'd ghosted, but this felt different. And I knew basically nothing about what her life in Los Ojos was like. Savi was headed to a nightclub, but its name? Total mystery. Oh, and she was with some kind of trouble at work? Whatever that was. I tried to recall as many details as I could about last night, scribbling in my journal app until my hand ached. Maybe I'd seen that symbol on her phone before, after all. It wasn't a name, but it was a person to track down in the neighborhood. As long as I met my Neo Cab quota, I could stay on the search without losing my job and leaving LO a total disaster. Alright. Good morning. Or actually, good night, because it's evening already. Still don't feel it's normal not to talk to the police about this incident. That's fair. I guess she is kind of afraid of the police, being a person of color, and she might have had negative engagements with them in the past. Alright, let's go back a little bit. Rice! Painworm, how do you like that? The fuck? I found her phone. Where have I seen this before? Have you guys seen this before? Last night. Dropped off at 9 PM, rich person dorm. Jason never texted deeds. Savvy seemed upset. I kinda fucked up at work. Where? Found phone with smash weird ticker. Nice job, High Bike. Yeah, Azul's tattoo. Radix. Savvy, where are you? Last text. Alright. Anything else? Alright. Do we see... Well, of course not. We have 2 options. Wow, that one's really far away, but we can just about make it. Alright, so we have 2 options. We have Una. Manage poll. New poll. Pick up Una or... What's his face? Carlos. I don't think there's anyone else. Let me just double check. No. So, start poll. So, Una is all things to all people. And Carlos, I'll fix what ails you. Both not the most interesting descriptions, but let's see what you guys will pick. In the meantime, I'll see if I can get a nice charge on my car. Actually, I'm only 1 bar short. Maybe that's not worth it. Okay, let's just see what you guys want to go for. Una, 2 votes. Punished snake, we'll call him. Okay. The punished snake. Doesn't Carlos have 5 stars? Oh no, I guess not. Then yeah, maybe Una is more easy to talk to. Get Wong. Oh my god. Okay, Una wins. Let's go. I need to get to the cadence, and I need to get there fast. What's that? A hotel? It's the casino. The big one? I remember when cab drivers were expected to memorize things like this. I'm new here. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just pressed for time. Head to the Frontera, north side. That was a straight shot. Easy trip. Second one was low, I couldn't make that. Oh no, don't go that way. Rajadimi Square is a mess. You can barely get through. Great, a backseat driver. I love how she rolled her eyes there. I can go around. Would you like me to take Jean Street or Flambeur? Choose one at random. And I do mean random. As random as you can make it. Weird. This was a whole kind of different backseat driving. Psychological. Fun. I whispered, eeny, meeny, miny, and swerved at the last moment onto Flambeur Street. Not Jean. You said to choose? Wait. Ah, yes. That's just what I needed. Are we trying to lose a tail or something? Are you about to rob this casino? Do you think it would be wise for me to tell you if I was? Hey, I might be a genius safecracker for all you know. Fair enough. No, I was desperate for a bit of chance. A dose of entropy. Randomness, you know? Resets my mind. Sometimes one finds oneself in a rut of predictability. Tell me about it. It's why humor is such a balm. Comedy is based on the unexpected twist. Interesting method. How about I pick a number? Between 1 and hippopotamus. Between your hippocampus and mine, thank you. But no. Wait, why did I get more mad? Not that kind of randomness. I need chance with real stakes. Which is why I'm zooming down Flambeur towards the casino? Yes, but now... Not sure it will work. The stakes there are high in monetary terms, but they don't actually matter, don't you find? She calling me stupid? Oh, maybe that's what she was doing. Sad. I stay quiet. She has 2 different colors eyes, so cool. You've never been inside a casino, have you? I like to think life itself is a gamble. And the whole world is my house? So that's a no. No, the casino definitely isn't going to work. I need to find some entropy that matters. Why? What is this all about? Well, it's simple. Almost obvious. Something is wrong with the world. I agree with you there. Not that kind of wrong. A deeper kind. Sadly, I fear our timeline has become tangled. The universe is made of infinite timelines, always branching based on the tiniest decisions and is perfectly coherent and stable, as long as the branches remain distinct. I waited for her to say more. So, you see the obvious danger. Obvious is not quite the word I would have chosen. So if our timeline is tangled up with another one... can there be two Lenas in one timeline? Technically, yes. Statistically, no. But certainly the Lena driving this cab might not be the one from my timeline. The same could be true of the other people too. Has anyone you know suddenly changed? Or even disappeared? Now that, Una, is a good joke. I thought as much. Tell me what happened, it should help me calibrate. Okay. I told her what had happened with Savvy. I was supposed to move in with my best friend and she didn't show. And now I don't know if she's in trouble or hurt or maybe just the worst. She listened like my story was feeding her. Maybe I'd get 5 stars out of it, but it was a little creepy. So your friend just vanished? With no explanation? None. And you don't know how to feel about it. It confuses you. Wouldn't you be confused? Perfect! Perfect! I don't know if you caught the part where I said that she might be hurt. She ignored me. Now, this next part is crucial. If your friend hadn't disappeared, where would she be right now? I don't know, I just moved here. Please, just guess. Think in terms of chance and what ifs and maybe and let them wash over you. I could tell she was never going to drop it. Might as well indulge her. Okay, where is she gonna be? If she hadn't just blinked off the map, Savvy would probably be... taking in a burlesque show in Le Rouge here in my car. Yes. Robbing a casino. Meta. Right next to me in the passenger seat, just cruising. Savvy blowing perfect vape rings out the window. Calling out compliments to everyone, whether they liked it or not. We'd be blasting some cheesy mix from high school. It would have been awesome. Yep, that's exactly where Savvy should be. She'd be right here, with me. She looked around the cab as if she just noticed it. She would she? I remembered Radix and what Savvy said about being anti-car. Definitely. Ooh, I'm really mad. Well, drive me around then. Let me feel her absence. I passed a turn that would have taken us to the casino. Una sat like a statue, looking straight ahead. It wasn't the look most passengers had when they're reading their screen. But then she was reading space-time? My mind wandered and I thought about all the maybe Savvies in other timelines. She could be doing so many things. It was part of why I wanted to move in with her again. Like drinking at some hipster dive bar. The kind without any sign out front. It sounds like a Savvy thing. Because she would know someone who knows someone with the password. You can pull over here, dear. Thank you. You know what, Flame? You might not be wrong. That was good. Very useful. I wish I could pay you back in kind and help you locate your friend. Information is obscenely undervalued against coin, don't you agree? Any clue would help. I've got nothing to go on. Well, I can't tell you where she is, I'm afraid, but I can tell you where she was supposed to be. Oh? At this moment, in a stable timeline, she's at a terrible Berlin techno-themed club called Tanzmaschine. Am I saying that right? It's not far from here in any case. You're unbelievable, Una. I think I can use this. Think nothing of it. It's merely a byproduct of my work. So, I have to ask, are you a card shark physicist? A witch? No, though you're not the first person to think that. Just a quantum statistician. Think of me as an accountant, except the spreadsheet is very, very large. And you can be simultaneously rich and broke. I don't think I could handle that kind of uncertainty in my Capra Cash account. Oh, don't worry about that. Counter-espionage is quite lucrative. In any case... Wait, back up. Counter-espionage? Ah, yes, with little time, a little luck, and just the right entropy differential, no secret is safe. The only way to protect your communications from a quantum statistician is to hire a better one. And I'm the best there is, so... So, can you, like, read my texts? You'll see. I really must dash. Thank you for the ride and the story. This timeline is indeed as unstable as I feared. And we might even be able to fix it. Wait, we might fix it? She slid out and walked up the sideway away from my car, zigging and zagging as she went. It looked random, and the sinking feeling in my stomach, that felt very, very certain. If there were really infinite timelines... How did it happen? I reached for my phone to find my next specs. Time to choose again. Really, Grim? Why is that? Alright. Are you gonna make a better choice this time? Thank you for the honesty and the humor. A wonderfully chaotic source of entropy. She gave us 5 stars. We went back to 4.8. Got some money. Our battery's about halfway gone. Let's see where we are. Oh wait, there's a new journal entry. No password is safe from the quantum witch. Oh, I see, Grim. I understand your childish giggles now. Okay, I'll go here in a bit. We have a couple of options. So manageable, new poll. Pick for me, Fiona, Sam, or we can go to Tanzmaschine. Tanzmaschine. I hope I wrote that right. No, I'm missing a letter. Machine. Alright. So, Tanzmaschine is where Savvy is supposed to be. Also, I see the Radix logo. Fiona. My idea of a good picture is that one is in focus. Good picture is one that's in focus and of a famous person. And Sam, just setting up my Neo Cab. Where do we want to go? Do we want to pick up the complete newbie? Do we want to pick up Fiona, who likes pictures that are of famous people? Or do we want to go to the nightclub? Tourists stay away, so this is where the where Savvy is supposed to be. Alright. Tanzmaschine it is. Tanzmaschine was a dramatic haircuts, pounding bass, and scowls, and that was just the outside. The bouncer loomed in front of the door like a boulder. Given my complete lack of a poker face and an outfit that was still more cactus flats than the rouge, I didn't look the part. Maybe I could flirt my way in. Took a breath and... Hey, Neo Cab. Hello again. You lost? Not exactly. Hey, maybe you can help me. I'm looking for someone. What? No, hey, how are you? Hey, Azul, nice to see you. Sorry. How are you? Listen, Azul, I know, I'm just kidding. Jeez. It's actually kind of good to see you. I didn't get to thank you for what you did. You're welcome. It was really decent of you, not what I expected. You got me where I needed to go. Not a lot of drivers would do that. Guess I'm not a lot of drivers. That's a good thing. You ever consider giving it up? This wasn't exactly what I wanted to talk about, but I couldn't risk Azul shutting down if I didn't humor them. Maybe one day. I recommend it. Huh. Although, I guess it doesn't matter if you want to quit or not. Capra's gonna make that decision for you. Don't remind me. I know you hate cars, but it's still my job. It sucks what might happen. Look, obviously I hate them too. But they're just gonna take your gig. They took a fucking piece of me. You know, that's how I lost my arm, right? I didn't. Yeah, and this was years ago. I mean, they got a pretty cool arm right now, so... Guess there's no consequences when you're a megacorp, even if you're spewing death traps all over the roads. Listen, I'll pass on a lesson. Don't play chicken with those things. They love to talk about their 99.9999% safety rating or whatever. Wanna know the truth? I wanted to know the truth, but maybe not this one. This moment, when I came here because I needed info on my friend. So I needed to stay on their good side. Sure. Look at their fucking promos real close. There's an asterisk by the last 9 in 99.9%. What does it mean? Their 99 point whatever rating is only against other automatic vehicles on the Capra Mesh network. Their sensors see each other with perfect clarity. But that's the only testing they've ever done as far as we know. Some kid coming home late from a study hall, crossing in front of a Capra, just a smudge on his lens. And a settlement that only covers about a quarter of my bills. Oof. I felt for Azul. They were a little rough around the edges, but no one deserved that. See, Grim? They were run over. Ugh, fuck Capra. At least we agree on something. That's why I was so messed up the other night in your cab. Bad memories. I get it. I'm sure you do, but you're probably not here to hear my life story. So why are you here? Okay. I need to get inside. I'm looking for a friend. She's gone missing. Her name's Savvy, and everything in Azul's expression changed, and they stood up straighter. Savvy. You know Savvy? You know Savvy? No, seriously, Neo Cab, no bullshit. You know Savvy? Yes. Why do you think she's in there? Because of Suna Sinclair? I have my reasons. And you're what? Her friend? Business associate? She's my best friend. Can I please just get inside? I need to know she's safe. Who says she's in trouble? Look, I saw her last night. She seemed pretty worked up about something, said she'd explain when we met up again in an hour or two. When she finally texted me a pin, I race over there and she's gone. But there's her phone smashed on the pavement. Huh, probably had a temper tantrum or something, smashed the phone and blew you off. She's intense like that. Was this a game? Azul was playing devil's advocate with Savvy's safety. This is too much, even for her. And she would never leave her phone behind. But I figured I should come here because when I picked the phone up there was this Radix sticker on it. Oh, yeah, obviously. What do you know? I know that's definitely Savvy's phone. Savvy's like basically the new face of Radix. Not sure if it's Radix or Radix. Radix, I don't know. That sounds insane. Savvy's totally not the Radix type. Or I mean, she wasn't a year ago. I guess anything was possible. I'd seen her reinvent herself more than once. Yeah, well, things change, Neo Cab. Plus, it's easy to become Queen Radix when your boyfriend is the de facto king. Radix is non-hierarchical. There are no leaders, but it's definitely got cool kids. High school all over again. Who's the boyfriend? Jace, don't you know who she's dating? You don't sound like a great best friend. We lost touch for a bit. Okay, so Savvy came in with Jace a couple months ago and wrapped around him like a scarf. Suddenly she's at all the meetings. He's looking at her like she's this manic pixie bike girl. She's got all these bright ideas to take down Capra. And it's like, I don't know. Classic. Do you think Capra might be tracking her? If she's high up in Radix now? Do you think there's anybody in LO Capra is not tracking? I don't think that's it. But I'll tell you what I do think. I think it's no fucking surprise she's gotten into hot water. Why not? Because that's how this shit goes. Savvy, listen, I know her, and I know her type. She's smart, she's dynamic, she's pretty, she's charming, she is a dream girl. I mean, everybody's kind of in love with her. Everybody wants her time. One night, she's with Jace doing political organizing. Next time I see her, she's hanging out with some edgy DJ. Oh, I thought Jace was the DJ. And then the other day, I'm passing Capra Tower and I see her with this tech bro douchebag. A cappy shill, straight out of Central Casting. Wearing a hoodie and everything. And hey, you like this Neo Cab. She's getting into his car. That the last time you saw her? Yeah, I said hey to her, asked her where she was going. She seemed like weird about it. Said something like her and her friend Charlie were gonna go talk. But she said friend, like, you know. Like there was something going on. I don't know. Oh, don't worry about him, it's just a friend. That's all. I don't like any of these options. Maybe they're just friends? I don't know, maybe. Savvy's the kind of person you spend enough time with her. You kind of don't just want to be friends, you know? That's kind of true. It's kind of very true. Point is, I'm trying not to get involved. Seems like a recipe for drama, and that's some shit I don't need. I just need to know if she's okay. Wish I could help. Can I at least go in and ask around? Nah, you did a nice thing for me, Neo Cab, but I'm not letting you in. Dance machine really isn't your scene anyway. I'm not going in to hang out, I'm going for Savvy. If you want to use Savvy's name to get in here, bring her with you. Is there anything I can do? You should probably just follow the trail of dudes she leaves in her wake. Yikes. Find somebody who gives a shit. Wow, rude. You know, I've had it. I mean it. Find someone who would notice she's missing. Like the guy who follows her around like puppy dogs. Right, so... Jace, Hot DJ, Capra Charlie. Easier than trying to get Radix to talk to a death dealer. Oh, come on. Them is the word, Grim. It's been great catching up, Neo Cab, but I'm on the clock, aren't you? I set my own hours. And all it costs is your soul. You're welcome for all the help. Drive safe. No, Grim, it's what they call a non-binary person. I waved and headed back to the road. Follow the dudes. Jace I knew about, and when had Savvy not been stringing along some DJ? But hopping into a car with a Capra type, that didn't add up. Charlie. He must be the one she was meeting the night she disappeared. At that rich person dorm, kinfolk. I didn't exactly have much to go on, but a clue was a clue. Yeah, I think you're probably just too Eastern Europe for that, Grim, not too old. Gotta go with the times, you know? But Eastern Europe's still in the 1800s, so I get it. Alright, so Savvy is Queen Radix. Everybody's kind of in love with her, according to Azul. 3 are boyfriends. Jace, de facto king of Radix. Digi, hot and edgy. Charlie, Capra bro, oh what the fuck. Alright. You accept pronouns, you just don't remember them. That's fair. You're too much of a doctor? I mean, people can be born intersex, you know that, right? Doctor. Okay. I should get some charge. This one's probably really expensive, right? Oh, no, it's not too bad. Okay, so we have 3 passengers. Oh, jeez. We have three passengers again. So we have Sam. I think we had him last time. Why did I click that? I didn't want to click that. Click again. Sam. Fiona. So we saw both of these previously as well. And Charlie Elliott. I think he's new. Oh, it's Charlie. Okay. So, start poll. So Sam and Fiona, we know. I'll show them again just in case. Sam is a new guy. Fiona says that she likes famous people in pictures. Charlie... Don't pick Charlie. I cannot pick him up. Don't pick him. I only have 4.8 stars, not 5. Charging up before I was running low? My dad would be so proud. Don't pick Charlie, it's a lie, okay? Don't pick him. Pick Sam or Fiona, thank you. Full charge for 360. Yeah, that's fine. But that's why I'm telling you, Grim. There are them. I see 1 vote for Sam. Alright, Sam it is. I spotted him standing in front of Buzzburger, gawking at the pedestrians like he was an aquarium. Ah, tourist. I idled and waited for him to notice me, even though I'm in deep red. Holy shit, why am I so mad? Hey, are you Lena? I'm Sam. He held out his phone with his right request, as if showing me important documents. Yep, that's me. Like turn of people doing custom pronouns has passed, hasn't it? I think Saka that people are still trying to kind of find their way into like what works. And in English, they, them is pretty accepted, but in all other languages, total shit show. Anyway. First time using Neo Cab? Oh jeez, is it that obvious? You just looked a little starstruck by everything, that's all. Like a real noob, right? I suppose that's fair. Did he just say noob? Wait, do people still use that word? I haven't heard it since I was a kid. Well, that makes sense, I guess. I really lost track of all the lingo a while. Never mind. This was a little weird. I let it go. I've had enough late-night confessionals in my car to know when someone had a deep secret that they didn't... To know when someone had a secret they didn't really want to keep. Sam was giving off those vibes, but I wasn't in the mood to coax anything out of him. Anyway, it's nice to be back. Really nice. How long are you visiting? Visiting? No, I'm coming back home. I suppose I do look like a tourist, though. Textbook. Well, I take it. It's better than the truth. More bait, and he was laying it on thicker by the minute. This dude's a total chat. Yes. Shall I tell him that? My dude, you look like a chat. Fucks. So what make you want to take a Neo Cab? Oh my god, look out! There's no one driving that car. I followed his panic, but it was just a standard cab buzzing toward us. I need you to calm down. Of course. I'm so sorry. I'm just kind of freaking out right now. You must think I'm damaged goods or something. Look, I don't want to pry, but this is getting weird. You're right. It's my first night back in Los Ojos in a while. Like 15 years. -5 for good behavior. Or exactly 3,413 very long days. Felt like he was searching for the right words. So much had changed while I was inside. It's a little overwhelming, to be honest. But I thought Neo Cab might be a good place to start. An ex-con. That was a new one. Never a dull moment here at Neo Cab. 10 years. So in that case, let's just think of you as a time traveler. In the world's worst time machine. Yikes, I'd hope that didn't come across as condescending. Sounds good to me. Alright, good, I made him laugh. I made him laugh. Is there anything you want to know about? That right there. How'd I get my face? Storefronts lit up with the custom window displays as we passed by. The mannequins in dresses imported my face, and the ones in utility pens put Sam's pic from his Neo Cab profile. Yeah, as long as you have a pic on some API somewhere, we're all the models now. Jesus, that's creepy. Alright, I think that's enough of an update for one night. Missing the old days? A little bit, yeah. But it's more that I'm finally starting to see things I recognize around here. The city streaming by couldn't have been less familiar to me. The towering skyline, the neon signs fighting for attention of an empty street. Sam's face had gone soft and dreamy, like he was seeing old friends. Sam's face has gone soft and dreamy. Ah, you just said that! Why are you saying it again? No. I had a list of stuff I was going to do as soon as I got out. Get a proper haircut and some clothes that weren't orange. Oh god, no, Grim. And now the things I've been picturing most, walking through her door again for dessert. Okay, I stay quiet. My weekly quota for weird sex stories was already maxed out, because I have Grim in chat. I'm a little nervous about seeing Aunt Cassie again, honestly. I don't know if she'll recognize me. So I'm taking him to get dessert from his aunt? Your aunt? Yeah. Oh, she's not really my aunt. She's just amazing and she makes the best cookies. Well, good for him for having his own sugar mama. Sounds like quite a lady. She is, absolutely. Thanks for chatting with me about all this. Makes me feel like I'm a normal person. That's rude. Is there anything else you want to talk about? I mean, I guess I should probably deal with the elephant in the room. So I was just out of college and I had this roommate. A good dude, but flaky, and sure enough, 2 months in a row he couldn't make rent. I didn't have any savings or any job and the place was in my name, so I was scrambling. One day he brings me this deal. Some guys keep their opium plants in our place for a few months. No selling, no dealing, just taking care of the plants. Gardening, basically. We've always been good with plants and it paid our rent and then some. Yikes. Yeah, I got caught after the second month. And since we had so much products, they charged us as if we were, like, drug kingpins. When, swear to God, I've never even smoked a joint. That sounds awful. It wasn't great. But I had a coping mechanism. Everyone has to have a thing in prison, you know? The skill you bring to the table so the guys respect you. I don't know how to fix scars, and I have pretty much zero connections. I can't draw to save my life, so no one wanted my stick figures as a tattoo. My god, Stack, I've never smoked a joint. Am I a loser? Are you saying you won over a bunch of convicts with cookies? Yeah, I know. World's lamest inmate, but it was all I could do, believe me. A lot of the guys had never baked anything before. Been baked, but never baked. That was my regular joke. Ah, damn it, Grim. Not bad. Oh, I can't say not bad. Oh, no, I like the pun. See? I told you my baking is my only skill. He reached into his jacket pocket and unwrapped a perfectly golden cookie. Here, I baked a few this morning to show her how she saved me even when I was inside. I want you to have one. Smoke ass, eat grass. Oh yeah. Wait. See the chocolate chip were dark and just melted enough. The edges looked nice. Just cookies. I ate it without second thought. Come on, it's a cookie. I'm too trusting of people. It was chewy and delicious. Oh my god. Do you like it? This cookie? This is like cookie nirvana. Oh, take a left. I walked down the street so many times, either looking for trouble or trying to get out of some. But it's going to be different now. Cassie's Cookies. What do you think of that name? What's your second option? My backup plan, you mean? Haven't got one. Honestly, the shop is kind of the only thing I have to look forward to right now. His voice buzzed with energy. That and seeing Aunt Cassie. We're almost there. How do I look? I could see my navigator that we were close to the address, but I wasn't sure this particular part of Los Ojos had stayed the same all these years. You look great. Look at that jawline. You're really nice, you know that? Not a lot of people would be so kind to someone like me. Wait, is this Beaumont Drive? It is. I pulled up to a glow, not the charming porch light of some kind woman's house, but the neon glare of a cap or something. It was right here. What's going on? No, this can't be. I kept quiet. It's gone. She's gone. Do you have her number or anything? I don't even know her last name. God, I must look so pathetic to you. Don't worry about that. Sam kept silent except for loud shaky breaths. I could feel him willing himself not to cry. The tension was making my stomach hurt. Take all the time you need. Okay, thank you. Never mind. Let's not say that. There's a pretty decent hostel I could take you to. I appreciate that, but those places always seem to run out of rooms when guys like me show up. You know what? I need to stop kidding myself. I know where you can take me. The Grackle. Shitty bar, you know it? I don't, but... Can't I take you somewhere that's not a bar? Where would you suggest I go? I don't know. That place just gives me the creeps. I started up the engine and rolled out of the neighborhood with all its ghosts. It's not a drink I'm after, believe me. Been sober going on 11 years now. But I know there will always be at least a few familiar faces sitting at the bar. And if Deb still owns the place, she might even let me crash on the break room sofa. It definitely does, Flame. The Grackle was close. It made sense that it had been his regular haunt, and I doubted it was the first person to head there after a stint in prison. It's probably not my place to say, but... I just hope you don't give up. Really? Really? I must be one of the most pathetic rides you've had in a while, huh? The dive bar loomed in sight before I could respond. A few gnarly motorcycles and gnarlier-looking carriages loitered out front. With his squire boy haircut and pristine jeans, Sam definitely had a rough road ahead. Look, I hate to ask you for this, but I wasn't planning on having to pay for a place to sleep tonight. Aunt Cassie had one of those industrial mixers I was going to use for the bakery. Now I have to buy one, but banks don't usually give loans to ex-cons, you know? Okay, chat. Give him money? Yes, no. 1 or 2? 1 for give money and 2 for don't give money. No. Yes, yes, no, no. No, okay, wait, no, yeah, so 2 votes for yes and 2 votes for no. I think that's all there is, right? Tough luck. Okay. So, I mean, I think Flame's got a point here. He's a nice guy, needs help. I mean, we don't even have a house to stay at, hi bike. Sleeping car, maybe that's not allowed. Okay, I don't think there's anyone here to break the tie, so that kind of sucks. I didn't want to make this choice. Yeah, it's also... I don't think it's my car. I drive for a company. Find out what he needs. Okay, fine. What do you need? Okay, fine. Fine. What do you need? It's too much. I'm sorry. Okay. How much? Let's go along with Stakalka's reasoning. 20 coin would really help, because we have about 70. Alright? We have about 70 left. We don't make enough... So we make enough about each day to, you know... We don't lose a lot of money during the day. But if we give him 20, that would really set us back. So, you guys... you know what? I'm gonna make this a poll. 20, 10, free ride. Free ride. Okay, so let's see. New poll. Sam's question. 20, 10. Free ride. No monies given. So, start poll. Go. 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 Take your pick. $1 million. 10, 10, no money given. Oh. It's Capricorn, it's basically a Dogecoin. So in this town they don't even accept US dollars. So I guess Capricorn is really like a big deal. 0 and fuck you, chat. Jeez. I'm all for helping him, but first help yourself. So you guys want to give 10? Okay. It's fine. We're gonna give him 10 coin. Tell you what, I give you 10, I'm sorry, that's all I can spare. I know what it's like to need help getting back on your feet. Thank you, Lena. Grim wouldn't help out a guy on his leg if an fantasy shot is singing, man. Oh no, I missed his thing. Ah! Oh well, it's fine. He's probably just embarrassed, but in this town, it seemed like everyone needed a little extra help. Even a guy who just wanted to bake chocolate chip cookies. Welcome back to the world, Sam. You better give 5 stars. Hell yeah. We are giving him money, and he's not giving us money, I don't think. Like, I don't think we're gonna get money from this ride. We're losing 10, alright? The kindness of strangers is so rare and precious, thank you. We finally went up to 5. It's that stayed perfect, but we're actually at 4.8. We're at 5 now. It was all after midnight, and I'd met my ride quota. Checked my field grid. Green. I had it in me to push on for one more ride tonight, or I could call it early and get some rest. I decided to push on. Come on. Gotta get most out of this, right? Every pack's a chance to learn some more about the city and earn some coin. Very true. So, we have... Holy shit! Way more options. Way more options. Okay. Manage pull. New pull. So many choices. Okay. So, who we pick? Stella Brunel. Klaus Berg. I got on. Luke Howard. Oh, sorry about that. Charlie Elliott, who is the guy we're looking for. Oh my god, I cannot add more voice. I cannot add more. We need to weed some out before we make this choice. There's Liam, we picked him up, and Carlos. Okay, is there anyone you wouldn't? Wormdude. I mean, Wormdude has to be on there. Okay, wait. I'm just gonna remove some options. The ones we haven't seen yet. I think. Let's see. Stella and Klaus and Luke are new. Let's keep the... Let's put Liam on there instead of Stella. And, yeah, let's keep it like that. Go on. Somehow I can only pick 5 things. So, okay, so Liam is the guy we picked up on the way to Los Ojos. He already knows us. Charlie is the guy who is related to Savvy. Aganon is Painworm Man. Klausberg is a new guy, student of the world. Any opinions expressed on his feed are mine and mine alone. And Luke Howard, strategic and intelligence and analyst. You read opinions, engage at your own risk. We had both of these options before. You didn't go for it. I feel like Aganon will win anyway. Not even Liam, guys. He was nice. Remember Liam? No? I guess not, because most of you weren't here yet. Klaus looks like Aganon before the worm. Oh my god, maybe they're brothers. Okay, fine, Aganon. Aganon looked as gloomy as ever as he dropped into the back seat. Agony. That's it. I was about to ask him about it, but remembered my last ride with him. Okay, so we know he likes pain, and we should talk about pain. Terrible night, huh? Not as bad as it could be. Glad to see you again, Aganon. Seriously, how's your night going? To tell you the truth, I'm mostly tired. You and me both. With respect, you just drive a cab. What? What? He's so rude. It's you think it's easy? Oh, no, you're right. It's not all that exhausting to ferry brandos like you all over the city. Constantly negotiating their emotional needs. Now that you mention it, perhaps you should recruit for Metawopian. Apparently that's exhausting too. I started the Los Ojos chapter of the Cult of Metawopian. Did I tell you that already? Well, it's growing fast. 12 neophytes just this month. I told them each to bring a friend, but I didn't really expect them to. Now their friends are bringing their friends. We need a bigger meeting place. Alright, let's say this. All sorrows to Metabopian may arise. Is what I guess you all say. Are you sure you're not among the initiated in the sorrow? Not officially. Well, at any rate, I can barely keep up. Maybe you should slow the worm down. I would if I could, but it's too late. Metabopian's message has taken a deep hold in Los Ojos. Wormed its way in. Wordplay is a breakdown of traditional etymological barriers. It pleases Metabopian. But I digress. I thought there might be too much competition here. With what the current political unrest, the radix blobs materializing in the street. Think you mean radix swarm? Yes, now that's a cult. Hello, it's kind of weird. You chose the right town. The senior agonizers were either going to send me here or to Trenton. But it is really here that I belong. Tonight I'm distributing brochures at Deadweight's gyms, and I have to look at a few new meeting places. Then I have 3 different consultations with acolytes. They're advancing through the ranks so quickly. This one taught he's almost to volume 6 of the Book of Hunger and Hardship. I don't even have volume 6. Pain is pleasure and pleasure is pain. Going to have to ask Agonizer Portatio from Seattle to send it. So the problem is that you are too busy. Well, no, not exactly. I didn't know if these teachings would work in Los Ojos. I took a risk. And they did work. And now... His voice shrunk to the tiniest peep. I feel good about it. Oh, he cannot feel good because he just wants to feel pain. A bit meta. Speak of this to no one. None of my neophytes must know. When I feel good, I deny the pain worm its sustenance. Sweet sustenance. So just to get this straight, you feel bad about feeling good, about helping other people feel bad. That's a bit of an oversimplification of my path through Metabopian's great quivering heart. But yes, more or less. Do you mind if I say something direct? I don't know what Lena wants to say, but let's find out. Of course, if you're about something that about to say something that makes me feel bad, thank you in advance. You're being ridiculous. That stings, yes. Hey, I'm not just trying to... Come on, please. Do you know how many people in this city would love to feel what you're feeling? Like they're on the right track. Like what they're trying to do is working out even better than they had hoped. You've got that feeling, and if you try to squash it or pretend it doesn't matter... Well... You're just fooling yourself. I see. Are you one of those people? Things are definitely not working out as I thought. No. Doesn't matter, but... I'd love to feel what you're feeling. He was quiet. Now you know, Grim. Well, I do feel worse now. So, thank you. Oh, you feel worse. I didn't mean to. No, truly. Thank you. And I'm sorry, you feel you're on the wrong track. Aganon looked out the window as we approached a dark building that looked like it'd been a dinner. Ah! I tried. I didn't see too many signs of old Elo between the new shiny construction. We're here. Perhaps I can use this building as a meeting space. You're invited, of course. Or I can leave a brochure. Thanks, Aganon. We get 5 stars this time? The air still had that still French fry smell. It was kind of nice to see the past peeking out. Nice and also a little sad. No! No! Why? Why, Aganon? I'm being so good! Damn it! I really tried this time. Fuck you. I was too nice! Damn it. Oh no! We have a deactivation risk. Yes, you can actually lose this game. Ah! Oh my god, that's really bad. That's really bad. Look at that, we made 2 coins today. Probably because we spent 10 of them. I'm gonna get poor real quick. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go here and charge up, and you guys can decide again whether we go to the motel, Azteca, or if we should go to Luisa's bed for the better mattress. So, you can pick for that. What do you think? Go back to the motel again, or get the good bed? We cannot afford the giant hotel, whatever it is. Yes, definitely Staka. It has those vibes. Man, I love Papers, Please. Okay, so these are my options, right? Motel, Azteca, Luisa's home, and Capra Capsule. Don't really want that, but you know. Take the Azteca Hotel. Save up until we can go to Deluxe Hotel. I mean, we did just give 10 euros to Sam. So I don't know if we'll ever get there, to be fair. It's like 110. Last night we were pretty close at 90, but tonight I'm not feeling that will ever happen. The 18 one gives nightmares. Well, yeah, it kinda did last time around. Oh. Do we want to go to a Capra Capsule? I don't know, man. I don't know if that will make Lena feel good. Yeah. Plus, to be fair, if I think about a sleeping capsule, that just kind of creeps me out. You know what they are? Like, you just kind of lock yourself into this tiny pod and you go to sleep. 35 is very steep. Yep. Okay, so I'm just gonna poll it real quick now that you guys have discussed it. Just a quick poll since you're, you know, whatever. Bed. Azteca. Luisa. Capra. Start. Go. I made the poll. Do the poll. Do the polling. Poll time. You get used to nightmares, man. Speaking hard truths there. Alright. After we pick a bed and go to sleep and go through the dialogue, I'm actually gonna end the stream as well. It's been a good couple hours playing this. And I need to give my voice a little bit of rest. Don't know if I want to continue, or if I can continue tonight, or if I'm just gonna go continue tomorrow. I'll need to think about that. Tomorrow evening I won't be available. I'm gonna watch Dune, and actually, I don't know if anyone has seen it already. Kinda hyped for that. Here we are again. I scanned the place for pine cones as soon as I walked in. None that I could see. That plus the fact that I could practically taste the relief of a cool mattress had me asleep in a record time. I dreamed of Cactus Flats again. I was back in my old room with all my little things. More pine cones and shells, and now a few crystals, some mismatched earrings, a pearl-handled hairbrush. I touched each object one by one, and as I did, each of them hummed. The sounds built on top of one another into a beautiful song. The song wrapped me up so I felt safe. Then it burst inside me with so much energy I felt like I could fly. Then someone else was in the room and I knew that they shouldn't have been there. I wasn't flying. I couldn't fly. And all my little things went away one by one in puffs of dust as their songs became screams. I started to vanish too. My body just blinked away piece by piece. I was nowhere and nothing. I woke up. I only made it in the lobby in time to scrounge the last lone muffin on the table. When I took a bite, it didn't scream. I couldn't tell if I was comforted or disappointed. Back to work. Alright, we're in night 3. Azul suggested I track down Savvy's boyfriends, a DJ named Jace, a techie named Charlie. A long shot, but maybe one of them could take, or both of them took Neo Cab. Opened the Neo Cab app like it was going to give me an answer. Nope, but at least I knew a few friendly faces in this city. Hopefully one of them needed a ride as badly as I needed some new leads. Alright. So, this is something we're gonna leave for the next stream. But I hope you all had fun so far. I know I did. And I'm liking the interaction from chat here. But you guys really need to step up your game because a 3.8, that's no that's not good. Alright, I'm gonna send you on somewhere. Let's see. Hey, it's Toby. Alright. Let's put on the Toby cam. He just came in. So let's see. Alright, it's been a while since we raided Coca. Coca is playing Miles Morales, Spider-Man. That's fun. I like that game. What? No, I'm not. Stuck on what? No. Lies. Anyway, thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Thanks for joining in the decision making. That's been fun as well. And I hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye.